Welcome back. Unfortunately, we have to announce we lost one of our dear friends, Nabuo Kubota, in September. And we're all thinking of him. And we want to dedicate this performance to his memory. Thank you.
John mentioned at the beginning that if any of us had any thoughts or memories of Nobby, we could share to do so. And I just wanted to share with you my very favorite memory of Nobby. It was at some point on a performance that we did together at a place that used to be called the Now Lounge. Some of you who've been around for a long time might remember that place. And I have a picture of us out in the sort of lobby area with Nobby wearing my short electric blue bob wig and my glasses. And we're hugging each other and laughing like fools. And that's one of my very, very favorite memories of Nobby.
I don't have a lot of history. I didn't have a lot of history with Nobby, but the time I had with him was very short and very sweet and intense. And he took me around his house. It basically feels like last week. Because he was so fit. And he came up, when he came here, he never took the elevator. He always used the stairs. There was like nothing. But anyway, he took me around his house, and he showed me his next exhibition that he was working on. And he just looked at me and he said, just don't stop.
Well, let's go back to Christine. She was talking about Nobby wearing her wig. About an hour before coming here, Annette Mansgard, what's her name? Mangard sent me something, which was the Globe and Mail obituary of Nobby, the online one, had several photographs. And there was a picture of him in a tuxedo. And it was just as weird as I'm trying to imagine now. It was pretty great. Annette's film, which is called the title of Annette's film, which is going to be shown on December 7th. December 7th, if that's Sunday, at 6:30 p.m. at Hot Docs. It's a feature film on Nobby. The title comes from an incident, if you can call it that. Well,
Incident is such a good word.
a little meeting where a student came up to Nobby and said, are any of your works in a museum? And Nobby said, I am the art. So that's the title of the film. And that's coming on December 7th, and we should all go to that. Hey, here's somebody that's known Nobby longer than I have.
I've been playing with Nobby since almost I got to Toronto. Started playing with Michael Snow and those guys. They would come over to the basement, and then we moved up to the music room, and Nobby was there. And yeah, I don't.
This was
I don't
back
have
in the
anything
early
to say about
70s.
Nobby and I were going to go visit Al this week. Al was the bass player in CCMC since the very beginning, and I shared a house with Al, which is where the CCMC sort of became what it was. And anyway, so Al's in a long-term facility with brain stuff, and Nobby and I were going to go there. And then he fucking decided to die. That's a terrible decision. So, but he was like, I don't know, I'm not good at this. I don't mean this to be a eulogy, but he was just so much fun to be with. God, such a lovely man. Okay, that's it.
Can I say something?
Of course you can. You want to do it so that the only reason to use this is there's some people that are not in the room. They're in the internet. Yeah, no. This is for the people on the internet also, and we'll be able to hear you.
Well, for a very, very long time, I used to do the door for the CCMC at 30 St. Patrick Street at the Music Gallery. And Nobby had that, do you remember that huge apparatus he had for all his...
The cage?
The cage, that's what it was called. Anyway, I remember at some point, Nobby and I, he just loved showing off bits that he'd add to the cage to me because I was so young and not knowledgeable. And he took great delight in saying, and then if you did this, it made this. And anyway, so at some point there was, what was his name? Paul Haynes. Poet Paul Haynes had an art show at the Music Gallery. And oh no, it was, what is Sebastian Bach's dad's name? David Bierk. So David Bierk had an art show, and it had a portrait of me and a little bit, because he didn't have enough women in this art show, and I ended up being in that. And then Paul Haynes came and wanted to find out information about me because a mutual friend of ours said that he was friends with me. And Nobby knew I could overhear it. And Nobby made all sorts of stuff up about me, and knowing that I can overhear it. But he had a really beautiful, impish way of looking at things that I really grew to love. And every time I saw him, he shared a great enthusiasm and delight. And he always had a sparkle in his eye, which, like, man, I'd love to learn how to conjure that again. And when I think of him, I do think of that sparkle in his eye. And I just wanted to share this non sequitur in a very Nobby kind of way. Here.
He is art.
He is art. Grab that show.
Okay, yeah. Pass the talking stick. CCMC, part 2. Halloween Eve.
Is there really such a thing?
That's the problem that you get into. Like,
Is there really such a thing as a beginning?
Eros.
Does something begin? And when it begins,
basically mystical.
does something end? Is there such a thing as an ending? How do we know? How do we know? How do we know if it's the beginning? How do we know? Are we beginning again? Is this the beginning? Have we begun? Have we begun? Where do we find the ending? Will we find the ending? Is there an ending? Is the ending after the beginning? Is the beginning again? Is the beginning again after the ending that was, the ending that is, the ending that is to come? The beginning begins. And then after the beginning, where do we go? After the beginning, what do we do? After the beginning, where do we go? Where do we put our attention? Where do we put our attention? Where do we put our attention? Intention, attention, intention, attention, intention. After the beginning, where do we go? After the beginning, where do we go? Where do we put our attention? Intention, attention, intention. I'm intending to attend. I'm intending to attend. I'm intending to attend to the matters at hand. I'm intending to attend to the matters at hand. The matters that came about after the beginning. I'm intending to attend to the matters at hand that came about after the beginning that came about. After the beginning that came about, after the beginning, the matters at hand, the matters at hand, the matters at one hand, the matters at the other hand, the matters at the left hand, the matters at the right hand, the matters at the left hand does not know what the right hand is doing, the matters at the left hand does not know what the right hand is doing, the matters at the left hand does not know what the right hand is doing, the left hand does not know what the right hand is doing, how to attend to the matters at the left hand, if the left hand does not know what the right hand is doing, how to attend, how do we intend to attend to the matters at hand, if the left hand does not know what the right hand is doing, if the right hand does not care what the left hand is doing, the right hand does not care what the left hand is doing, the left hand does not know what the right hand is doing, how to attend, how can I intend to attend, how can I intend to attend, how can I intend to attend to the matters at hand. I've got two hands, I've got two hands, I've got a left hand, I've got a right hand, I've got a left hand, I've got a right hand, the left hand does not know what the right hand is doing, the right hand does not care what the left hand is doing, the left hand does not know what the right hand is doing, the right hand does not care what the left hand is doing. How can we intend to attend to the matters at hand after the beginning, 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 beginning. We have to go back to the 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 beginning. 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 To the beginning.